Hello and welcome. Welcome to the garden. I think it's important that you get to know me a little bit as a person, and I want to explain a little bit, and I apologize in advance for what's going on in my head. Why do I pick those video clips from movies and television shows? And it's kind of an interesting thing. And my default is Star Wars. I'll be honest. I'm old enough to have seen the original Star Wars: A New Hope in the movie theaters. Yeah, I watch them all the time still. So mostly the original trilogy. The prequels definitely still seep in there. There are some great lines in there that, if somebody says anything about the beach, this pops into my head.
I don't like sand. It's coarse, and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It's almost immediate and instantaneous, and if you're trying to have a serious conversation with me and you accidentally say something that triggers one of these memories in me, it's, a sentence or two gets lost, and I'm at the movies. Every time I hear 94.
94.
It's Obi-Wan saying 94 every time from Star Wars. Is a classic. Now, I'm not going to go through every single line that I like and appreciate in the movies.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Well, I'm not going to do every single line that triggers me, I promise. But some of the key ones that always pop in there. Obviously, if anyone ever says, I'm trying.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It's all about the greatest philosopher of our time, and that's Yoda. If someone says they hope, and that's what comes to my mind. Of course, if someone tells a half-truth in a conversation, it's right back to Obi-Wan.
So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
And I know these days they have the house on fire meme. He's fine, don't worry about it. Well, mine that's going on in my head is this scene from Star Wars.
Everything's under control, situation normal, but everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine, we're all fine here now, thank you. How are you?
It's one of my favorite Han Solo lines. And if someone's having a lot of success and really achieves something great, whether I'm watching a football game or speaking with somebody through work, it's this line.
All too easy.
Great kid, don't get cocky.
Impressive. Most impressive.
And finally, from Star Wars, we'll end it with this one. When I am fixing something at home and hoping that it works well, even when it seems like it's going to fall apart any time now.
Don't worry, we'll hold together.
Hey baby, hold together.
One of the movies that means a lot to me is the Indiana Jones series. Raiders of the Lost Ark being the original. We sort of skipped through the second one a little bit, but the last one is, The Last Crusade. Near and dear to my heart. I was a senior in high school. I cut school with a couple of friends, and we went to go see it on opening day, the first showing of the day, and I think I made the right choice.
Let's choose. Choose wisely.
And of course, that's the line I hear and I've used in my videos already. You have to make a choice. You gotta choose wisely. And when I'm talking to someone and they just don't understand what I'm trying to say, it's all about the Sandlot.
Shut up! You're killing me, Smalls.
And I used this also in a past video recently, that if you're gonna say forever, it's the Sandlot again.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Now, I can't forget one of my all-time favorites is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Pops up in conversation every once in a while is the number 9. If anyone ever says 9 times, it goes right here to the principal speaking with Ferris's mom.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
And I can watch that 9 more times for sure. And whenever I try to do something, I'm horrible at it. This is what I think of right here is Ferris Bueller playing the clarinet.
Never had one lesson.
And if you're in front of a group of people having a speech and nobody's really seems to be engaged and it seems to be kind of boring, anyone have that experience?
Bueller.
And yeah, I like to throw in a little Harry Potter every once in a while too.
What an idiot.
And one of the classics for me is The Princess Bride. Can't get enough of that movie. A lot of things that are said in that movie pop into my head on a regular basis, without a doubt. I mean, even using Inigo Montoya at the beginning with the hello.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
That is part of my thing. So when I hear someone say hello, it's always Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Inigo Montoya,
Hello.
and yes, a little Jerry Maguire.
You had me at hello.
This is Garden Therapy. A couple scenes from this movie obviously always comes to my mind. If anyone ever talks about getting married or marriage in any way,
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
it is what brings us together today. And when I look at my plants, I mean, these look beautiful and thriving, but some don't always seem that way. And they're not quite dead, but they're
Mostly dead.
And to save those mostly dead plants, it typically would,
It would take a miracle.
thanks Max, take a miracle. Whenever I end up using a word that in my vocabulary typically, or I continue to repeat the same word over and over again, this is what I hear.
Inconceivable! You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
And it is conceivable.
50% of me that's stupid. That's 100% you.
Are you stupid or something?
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
And when my wife and I are walking the dogs together, there's a hill we walk up in the neighborhood, and the dogs are constantly dragging up the hill. And I always turn to her and say, these dogs, they're lollygaggers. And of course, Bull Durham pops into my head right away.
You lollygag the ball around the end. You lollygag your way down to first. You lollygag in and out of the dugout. You know what that makes you. Hurry. Lollygag.
And also with Bull Durham, whenever you're celebrating a victory and winning, this is a great line to think of.
I love winning, man. I love winning. You hear what I'm saying? It's like better than losing.
Whenever someone wishes me luck, or I wish them luck, this is what pops in my head.
Good luck to you, especially since your interests don't conflict with mine.
And then there are some lines you just try to work into your daily conversation, like this one.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
And God forbid my wife or anybody tries to tell me they love me.
I love you.
I know.
And God forbid somebody say, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, or any talk about lifting something heavy.
I don't trust this kid any further than I can throw him.
Well, with your bad knee, Ed, you shouldn't throw anybody.
I mean, I can't even order fish or crab on the menu, or this happens.
Les poissons, how I love les poissons! Love to chop and to serve little fish!
Now, the video series is about life lessons learned in the garden, so of course when I see something sprout or a new seed germinates, my mind goes right here to Jurassic Park.
But life, finds a way.
There you have it. There's just a little glimpse into my head and how things work out, and when I say things and things just pop into my head, this is sort of what goes on in there. I don't think it's normal.
What?
But I don't think it's too crazily abnormal either. At times it's actually kind of fun. It's confusing for those people around me who have no idea what I'm talking about, and for those people who do know what I'm talking about, it's definitely the droids they are looking for. So again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it and taking this journey with me.
Have fun storming the castle!
If you did like the video, please feel free to like and subscribe and pass it on and share it. And don't forget to smash that alert button for future videos. Thanks a lot. And I'll also put some other videos here that you can take a watch if you've missed them.